JDM crew. Welcome to another JDM EXPO inventory video. And today's episode, we've got an R34. Interesting. Yeah. And so it's not an RB26, but it's still part of the RB series and really pleasant to drive. I have to go check with the other mods that we have on here. We don't have anything too crazy in the performance department, but surprisingly very comfortable. And yeah, a little bit rainy right now. Got a break in the rain while I head over to the warehouse, which should be good. But like I said before, nothing too crazy in the performance department, but it is nice and smooth. You got well over 200 horsepower. But yeah, for the most part, most of this car is OEM. There are a couple of add-ons, but nothing in the way of any crazy tuning. We do have some nice gauges though, Defi gauges. Got the stock gauge cluster. We've got 91,000 kilometers on the clock here, so a little over 50,000 miles. One owner vehicle, by the way, so that I was kind of shocked when they told me that. I was like, dang, pretty nice. So the interior is pretty good. No cracks on the dash, that's all good. They replaced the front seats with Recaros. I'm pretty sure these aren't OEM. We got Nismo shift knob, and the rear seats still have like the stock vinyl, but it's kind of peeling already after all the years. It doesn't look like it's from heavy wear, it's more or less from age, you know. Little plastic and like vinyl on the fabric will eventually like flake off, usually from some sun damage or just because it gets old and dry. But everything else, like with the carpets, no weird smells. A lot of the fabrics on the sides and everything, those are all still good. So it's just kind of like that old vinyl seat, just kind of starting to peel in the back. I'll show you guys that later, but I mean, everything else is fine. We've got this Momo Race steering wheel. And I'm pretty sure the clutch is OEM and the flywheel, because I still get a little bit of that momentum, you know, when you let off the clutch, and depending on your timing, it might still continue raising on the RPM even though you let off the gas. It's got that going on. So definitely the old heavy flywheel. But I mean, like I said, nothing crazy in the performance department. We do have an intake and exhaust. So better flow, it's opened up. We've got a silencer on the muffler, so it's not too loud. I'm not getting any droning. You probably just hear the road noise because we do have low profile tires, and you know, we got aftermarket wheels. So other than like a couple of those additions, like the rest of it is pretty stock for the most part. Looks good, by the way. We do have, now since this is the GTT, you know, it is a turbo R34. It's not the same as the R34 GTR front bumper, so a lot of people like to modify those. So you'll see on the exterior when I walk around, we've got the GTT front bumper, but which still looks good, by the way. Basically the front is, I would say, maybe not as aggressive as a GTR. A lot of people that have had GTTs and 25 GTs and all that, often they'll switch over to the GTR front bumper because, you know, it is pretty styling. But this still looks really good on its own. With we've got the side skirts and lips all around, so looks a little bit lower. But yeah, I have to double check because I believe that the height was pretty close to OEM. I don't remember if they modified the suspension. We'll check it out when we get to the garage, and I could show you that as well. But just the ride comfort, it's pretty good there. Yeah, definitely, with all the regular bumps on this road, like I haven't really been feeling anything, which is awesome. Just a little bit more noise, like I said, from the tires, because it's a little bit wider, low profile, a little bit more road noise. But I mean, if you're an audiophile, well, you could probably, you know, put some other sound dampening on there if you're trying to get that nice car audio, you know, nice, just quieter and cleaner sound. We do have a Carros area audio kit from Pioneer, so we do have that Navi system going on right now. You can probably see it on the display. I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but I'm not so sure about the rest of the speakers here, because it looks like just the premium OEM kit, because we do have the tweeters here, and we've got, I believe those are 5.5. So I'm not sure what's in the back, but it's pretty much OEM looking. If they updated it, that'd be great, but I'll check it later and see if we can get, let me check the radio right now. Well, hopefully we don't get DMCA takedown for that, but I'll just double check. Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty OEM. Let's check. Yeah, pretty clear. No problems there. So yeah, it sounds pretty decent, like an OEM premium audio system, but I would really have to double check on that. You can check the details with our sales team about the audio system if there's anything else. But hey, what we got here, good old RB. We've got the 5-speed manual, and it is OEM. So I mean, we got the Nismo shift knob and all that, but overall, pretty nice driving experience. This Recaro is actually pretty comfortable. It's one of the more popular ones that I had seen in a lot of the cars that we've had. So just, it's a pretty good value actually if you get these, but I'm not even sure if they make it anymore. But anyways, we're almost to the warehouse. Let's just fast forward to that. I'll show you the exterior, and I'll get you some of the other details of the engine bay and suspension here. So here we are with the interior, and as you could see, those Recaros I was talking about, got the other one right behind me here. I'm sitting on it, and just quickly going through the dash here. As you can see, good condition. And oh, just to confirm that mileage, let me grab the key here and show you guys. Boom, there we go, 91,000. Defi gauges and the Navi system there. And here's that good old Nismo shift knob. Got the little sticker there, so you know it is still a 5-speed. It is not the 6-speed. A little bit worn out there with the handle for the handbrake. And I'll step out here for a second. Oh yeah, that Momo race steering wheel. I'll get you guys a better angle. There you go. And yeah, actually pretty good shape, not really worn. And then as you can see, floor mats. We got rubber mats on both sides. The Recaro that I was sitting in. And to show you the back here, as you can see, a little bit of just some of that flaking on the vinyl, so just be aware of that. It is original, so it's it is what it is. It is soft material though, so as you can see, like the little bit of the cracks there, but you could probably get that reupholstered or get a cover. Just something to be aware of since it is the original ones. And actually, pretty cool modern-ish fabric, I would say. Pretty neat, a little grippy, and no sag as you saw on the ceiling there. So headboard's good. And oh yeah, there's something I did want to show you here. Well, so you can see door panels and everything. It's all in good shape. Let's see here. As you can see, the remote. Well, yeah, it's from CarMate. We actually have a remote start here, as you can see. Gives about like a 5 to 10 second delay, but then it, as you can see, starts up real good. And yeah, in the back here, as you can see, aftermarket exhaust, but it's a bit quieter because we got that silencer on there. I'm pretty sure it's quite beefy if we took that off, but oh yeah. Also, Switch that to stop. Boom. Very, very convenient there, especially if you live in a cooler area. You know, warm that up in the winter time, or actually even in a hot area, because you can run the AC a little bit before you get in. So it is really good. As you can see here, got that GTT front end. A little bit different from the GTRs, as I mentioned earlier. It's a very popular swap, but I mean, it still looks pretty cool as it is. And it is slightly lowered, but what's funny is like the ride quality feels, you know, like OEM, just maybe a little bit more sturdy, so it's not rough at all. A little bit more road noise with these wider tires, but I mean, hey, it's pretty nice. All right, let's jump into the engine bay and show you guys around. Well, here we are. And here's some of the numbers for you, so you guys see that it is a ER34, so GTT, RB25DET, so really good stuff. And for those of you guys that have been following for a while, you know that I've mentioned many times that the RB20 and 25 are quite rev happy. Something some of you guys might like. Smooth power delivery throughout the RPM range. Definitely like that. Alright, and as you can see, coilovers, I believe those are Tein, T-E-I-N, those of you guys that might not know. And they are adjustable. As you can see, updated silicone hoses, you know, for some of the boost lines and vacuum lines. And I believe this would be Blitz, the stainless steel one. Have to double check unless it's HKS, but that's the high power muffler thing. So stainless steel filtration. And like I said earlier, nothing really crazy in terms of performance. I mean, we got the bolt-ons intake exhaust, well, really air filter and exhaust, but they definitely beefed up the reliability here. I mean, look, we've got a grounding kit for multiple points in there, clear up some of that electrical noise. We also have, as you can see, some of that plumbing going up to the front here, oil cooler. So yeah, definitely some stuff here for reliability. But it's definitely higher capacity than what is really needed for this, so definitely OP on the cooling power. And you see we got all these new lines and everything here, or newer lines I should say. But yeah, definitely really nice, very smooth, as I was mentioning during the drive over here, so definitely like it. Well, there you have it, folks. Another R34 here, and this time the GTT. But yeah, after a number of takes, and actually we got another sprinkle, well, another rain coming in. It's been sprinkling, storming on and off. Had to do a number of takes, but finally got through this. So I'm going to try to make this quick before this next storm comes. But if you have any questions about this or any of the vehicles, make sure to check with our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. They got you covered. They'll let you know what you need to know about the whole process if you have any questions about that. And if you're looking for something else, they got you covered. Nakataga's, he's got those good deals for you. And as crazy as the market is right now, there's definitely still good deals out there. And we're here to get them to you wherever you are in the world. And shipping has been smoothing out, even though there's still disruptions all over the place, delays here and there. Yeah, just bear with us on that. But good thing is you can definitely reach us within about 24 to 48 hours via email, or you can give us a call, or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. We've got you covered. So as always, guys, thanks for stopping by, and keep the JDM dreams alive as we enter here into the summer, and we're getting through this rainy season here before it really heats up here in Japan. We got some more videos on the way, a couple more interesting vehicles that we'll be showing in the next couple of weeks. So definitely, if I know the GTRs are quite crazy, in price, even though they're not quite legal in a lot of areas. GTTs, the 25 GTs, are still pretty reasonable, especially if you like the R34 styling. R33s are definitely legal, and they're going through year by year as we go along here. They'll be available in a lot of areas as well. So as crazy as the market is, though, we've got you covered with some good deals and some really awesome examples. So catch you next time. Take care.